Good morning. Welcome to Plant-Based 411. My name is Matthew, aka Plant-Based Ninja. As you might already know, if you haven't, welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, if you're returning, welcome back. Now, hope you had a really good Monday. Hope you had a really good Tuesday, actually. So, beginning of the week, hope it's going good for you. It's going good here. Yesterday, we did a little video. Made 3 different smoothies. Absolutely phenomenal. Did them actually before I came on. We had a little technical glitch there, but the avocado, absolutely phenomenal. That recipe is in the previous videos. We did the blueberry and we did the raspberry. Absolutely great. It made 9 smoothies. It was more than enough for both 2 people. The actual cost of that was less than $15. I believe I came up with the amount of like $12. So really, really good stuff there. Did we finish them all? No. Now there were 2 smoothies left. There's actually a raspberry and a blueberry left. So, it's not, well, yeah, I mean, I should have eaten more. Gotta tell you, I ate a couple of bananas, okay? I don't know why. I just like the texture of the banana, but I also love the smoothies. Well, this morning, what we're gonna do, and I wanted to invite you in because I need to make at least 6 more smoothies. I might make more if I get excited while I'm making them. I wanted to, of course, have y'all here because, you know, daily prep is, I mean, you know, getting the mind focused, okay? If you've already worked out this morning, right now it's 8:25 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I did get up and I did do my push-ups, did my crunches. I encourage everybody to do that, to be able to get those parts of the bodies going, to get the blood going. The cardiovascular, definitely get on your treadmill, get on your bike, whatever you want to do to get the cardiovascular going. Go to the park. We didn't walk our dogs this morning. Somebody has to get up and work really early, named Arlene, so that's not happening as of recently. But it's so important for us to get up, get that blood going, so our bodies can detox themselves. No matter how good we feel, we need to detox. We need to drink our 1 to 3 gallons of water a day. Yes, you know I'm going to lecture you. You know it, because if you constantly plant a seed, if you repeat it, trust me, everybody's, you know, there's so much misinformation that you're given that is repeated like a dripping faucet that you believe it. I don't want to get into all of it, but if you just think of all the commercials that you listen to over and over and over again, they give misinformation. Over the decades, you just think it's a fact, and then your parents and then your relatives are repeating the same silliness that the commercials tell them, and everybody else just repeats the commercials, and then we call them they. They say, this diet pill, this is the way to eat, hey, this might help, and it's all a bunch of hoobah that's just trying to rob you of your money, and it's trying to rob you of your time, it's trying to rob you of your health, and that's the bottom line too. So, when we get back to nature, we're going to get back to real healing, we're going to get back to an amount of health that you would not believe. You're going to get back to clear thinking. When you get that clear thinking, it's not just so that you can recall from past to, you know, as far as long-term and short-term, which short-term is going to be big, and your retention of everything around you is going to be really, really big. You're going to be given directions of the streets around you if you haven't done it in decades. If you can do that, then you're going to keep that. You'll build on it, and you're going to be fighting diseases like dementia, Alzheimer's. You're going to be fighting those, and you'll be fighting those because you're going to be cleaning those pathways in the body, the arteries, the veins. You're going to be cleaning the brain. The brain gets foggy. It gets foggy with processed food, meat, dairy, gluten. And I'm telling you something, there is no balance when it comes to that. Every bite that we eat is a bite that's either going to nourish us or it's a bite that's going to kill us. There's no 2 ways. So if you take a look and you look at the stats, I encourage you to look them up. When you take a look and see how many people are going to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, brand new people, type 2 diabetes, blood pressure, oh my goodness, Alzheimer's, dementia, testicular cancer. People, I'm not playing around here, okay? Breast cancer. It's not a cure for breast cancer, okay? It's reversing breast cancer and it's preventing breast cancer. I know I see pink ribbons all the time. I support you all, but I also know that the mechanism behind what's trying to cure breast cancer, the only way to cure breast cancer is to get at the root of it. What's the root of it? There's lots of sayings that say it's dairy. This is no medical advice, guys. You can do what you want to. The reason why I say that is because of the liability, and because YouTube makes me say that, which is totally cool. But look at the facts, look at the studies on it, okay? There are so many different articles. There are so many different videos you can even watch on YouTube. You got to look at plant-based. Johnny McDougall, Michael Greger, Justina Sanders. I'm just throwing names, but these are names for you to go ahead and go into Google, or not Google, YouTube. Check them out. See what they're saying. They're dropping truth bombs. They're not making money on it, okay? These are people that are health doctors. That's who you want to look for. People that are trying to keep you healthy. Gotcha? You can see what I'm saying. You go into some place and some guy you look up to. I don't care. I don't want to pick on anybody, but there was a gentleman that I thought was very respectful and is very respectful, okay? But he's got type 2 diabetes, refusing to change his diet, doesn't want to do it, refuses to. And, you know, even when he's told that he can change his diet, he won't have anything to do with it, which is totally cool, man, because, you know, I respect that. You know, we all have a journey, and his journey is just going to be his journey, and that's totally cool. So, but you know what? He cuts up to people that actually respect him. So other people have type 2 diabetes like him, and they look up to him. And then he's talking about cheating. Basically, I always kind of think of it like this. When you have somebody that's type 2 diabetic, they're trying to stay away from carbohydrates because their body is just insanely like ready for a fire. So if they eat carbohydrates or if they eat something, all of a sudden their body goes, you know, and they can't do that. The idea is that that's reversible, and it is. And if you eat the right diet, you're not going to have to be on any meds. You're not going to have to take shots, okay? So there's a gentleman actually that I know that, you know, that they wanted to put on, he was on metformin. He changed his diet. Within 2 months, no metformin. His blood pressure evened out perfect. So I'm going to tell you something. Plant-based. Plant-based is the way to go long-term. Short-term, sometimes you can do it on other diets, but that's only short-term, not long-term. And long-term, what they're looking at is a plethora of different diseases. You could be looking at diverticulitis, you can be looking at your colon cancer. All these cancers are going to be there. They're going to be waiting for people who are on processed foods, who are eating meat that is out of a factory farm and the dairy and stuff. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. Good golly. I'm so sorry. I was meant to say that for somebody. Okay. I do want to tell you one other thing. Smoothies. Got a new smoothie book, guys. I don't think I've shown this one to you. Actually, I've got a ton of different books. This one's Essential Juices and Smoothies. Looking so forward to getting into this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at that. I mean, I'm all about visuals, all about them, and absolutely just mind-blowing information that I'm going to love to just get into. You know, I don't know if anybody saw my broccoli sprouts in the past. Oh my gosh, the taste of those. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent. So guys, I'm going to go and jump in with the smoothies because I want to show you a little bit of what's going on here. And yeah, so just kind of want to keep you, there we go. All right, you know what? I'm going to go up closer. How about from this angle? Yeah. There we go. I believe that's going to be good. How about there? That's even better, isn't it? We'll hope, okay? All right, so I've already done one bowl of bananas. And, you know, this looks like a lot of bananas, and it is. Yeah, that's all right. One cool thing about doing smoothies is that bananas that don't look like it'd be too great to put in your mouth at the moment taste really good in a smoothie. So, I'm not quite sure why these bananas don't look very good. You know, not all that bananas gonna make it in there. Whatever. This banana actually looks like one you want to have in banana bread. So, weight on smoothies. You know how many calories I've been eating. Actually, you don't. So if I made 9 smoothies, yesterday, 9 times, it's actually like 10, but 9 times 3 is 27. So about 3,000 calories. So yesterday I took in about 1,500 calories. My weight hasn't deviated at all. It's still the same. So you're wondering what still the same is? Still the same. You know, basically, my low has been 205.6 at 6'3". This morning I woke up and it was 206. I don't know if you can actually see me there. Let's see. Let's go there, just to be sure. Okay. And all right. So yeah, my low is like 206. My low is 206. My low is 206.5, and yeah, 206.5. If I cut my head out of this, I'm still gonna put the video up. Just saying. Anyway, I want you to look at the bananas, because the bananas, this is what I want you to focus on. You see how easy it is to peel these? Easy peasy. It kind of looks like I'm kind of doing these fast. I'm not. It's just, I don't know, when you're eating a lot of fruits, you just start having so much energy. It's weird. You stop thinking about, like, I don't know. I guess you just start doing, like, I mean, it's natural energy. So you don't think about it if you're in the mood to do it, you just do it. Like if I see that the den has to be cleaned up, I just jump on it. Laundry, boom. Just doing absolutely anything. Cleaning up the yard. I don't think about it, do I feel like going to play with dogs? I just ask myself, how long do I have that I can go out and play with the dogs? Yeah, so it's just a whole different mindset for me, which is really cool. Okay, so while I put the bananas in, let's listen a little bit to our to my sidekick this morning. Google, like always, right? All right, so you know, just to kind of get in a little bit of knowledge here. Hey Google, how are bananas nutritious? Hey Google, how are bananas nutritious?
According to Wikipedia, a banana is an elongated, edible fruit, botanically a berry, produced by several kinds of large herbaceous flowering plants in the genus Musa. In some countries, bananas used for cooking may be called plantains, distinguishing them from dessert bananas.
Hey Google, is it healthy to drink distilled water?
On the website BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, they say, the distillation process is a natural process, much like the Earth's water cycle, that removes impurities from water, leaving water in its purest form. As no potentially harmful disinfectants or other chemicals are added during the process, it is considered safe to drink.
Hey Google, is distilled water the healthiest water to drink?
On the website Healthline.com, they say, while distilled water is the purest type of water, it's not necessarily healthiest.
It is the healthiest, in my opinion. Alright, so good going. Okay. So right now what we're doing for our first set, we're going to make blueberry. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's go leave that right here. Okay, so basically 2 tablespoons of blueberry. We got, you saw me pack the bananas. You saw what I basically did is I filled up the Instanace, okay? So if it takes 9 or 10, just whatever you're using, okay? And then we're going to turn my hand blue again. As always, I do roughly 2 small handfuls. That's it. They have, let's ask Google again, but they have such a strong taste to them. Absolutely amazing. They last for a long time. You can tell this is going to make 3 smoothies. That's not very many blueberries. You know, we'll put a few more in there, but it's just not needed. It's just so good. So good. So good for you. Hey Google, how are blueberries nutritious? Hey Google, how are blueberries nutritious?
On the website blueberry.org, they say blueberries are a healthy, stress-free food. You get fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese and potassium in every handful of blueberries at just 80 calories per cup. They're also low in sodium and have virtually no fat.
Okay guys, we are using distilled water. Alright. Only distilled water ever. Also, if you've been around here for a few other videos, if you ever watched a water mukbang, which there will be a water mukbang today. Please check it out while I dribble on and on about actually anything I'm thinking. It's completely unscripted. I'm just trying to drop truth bombs and. Alright, so here we go. Sorry about that. Now you see how full that is, right? That's crazy. Okay, put it on medium and we're gonna hit start. That looks absolutely gorgeous. That tastes really good. Okay. Believe it or not, we're gonna add a few more bananas in there. We're also going to add this is the beautiful thing about smoothies. If you don't like exactly how it's tasting, add a little bit more in. The only thing you can't take out is the water, obviously. So be real cautious on the water. I think we're doing. We'll find out. Oh my. Oh my goodness. That is phenomenal. All right. So, damn it. All right. All right, so we got up in the morning time, and we're like, "What are we gonna eat today?" And we're like, "Huh? Okay." So for us, obviously, we're on a smoothie. I will call it smoothie fast for a month. All right. Basically, that's what it is. Only drinking smoothies. All smoothies. All right, check this out, guys. Ooh, why am I doing this? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it over here. Absolutely delicious looking, and it's delicious tasting. Oh my word! So really, this is like drinking pure candy all day. What does pure candy do? Energizes you. It's from nature. It's gonna heal you. Hemp has a lot of protein in it. So I know all y'all are still brainwashed by protein. So that's why I'm going to mention that to you. Hemp has a lot of protein. Bananas have a lot of protein. I kind of look at bananas as like my steak right now. It's just an analogy, but these bananas do so much more on energy levels, internal healing, detoxing. I really kind of feel like it's one of the secrets, one of the main secrets when you're looking at high energy foods. Think of a gorilla. I mean, that's a good analogy. It's a good example too. All right, guys. So I want you to check this out. We got 3 of these. 3 of these puppies, and that. If you want to, okay. So 3 of these. Approximately, you got about, you know what, we're going to figure it out afterwards. But a lot of energy and a lot of calories in those 3. If you had purchased those in the store, you're looking at like $7 a piece for those. Now, I'm going to leave the blueberry in here. Not a lot of blueberry, but you don't have to clean it out. You can rinse it out if you want to. Raspberry is such a dominant flavor. You mix raspberry and blueberries, not a problem. There's barely any blueberries in there, and the raspberries will definitely take over. And you'll never be able to tell that we didn't rinse it out. So, I've been going to the grocery store to load up on bananas every day. It's very interesting the looks I get. And it's very surprising how many bananas they have there in the morning. I never realized how many they do have. Oh my word. Also, you start drinking these, you're going to start loving bananas. If you don't love them now, because they make you feel so good and give you so much energy, not only mental awareness, but I think I grabbed a closed bag of raspberries. Yeah, just a ton of energy to work out. More energy than you've had before you did it. At least that's my experience in it. I gotta tell you, it's kind of exciting. I'm gonna show you real quick. If you just take a look at the top, when I take a look at that, I don't know, it gets me excited. Because I know what it's going to look like afterwards. Let's go ahead and zoom in there for you. Alright, so you got the bananas. You see I just squished bananas in there. But yeah, lots of raspberries. You don't need lots of raspberries, but the more you put in, the healthier it is for you. 1 cup of raspberries is only 70 calories. Again, I only say that for those people that are brainwashed into thinking you're supposed to look at calories. Calories do not matter. Remember, I gotta tell you, I feel that people should only heal from the inside out. The body will regulate itself, but you should not have any processed saturated fats in your diet. Good fats get rid of bad fats, guys. All right, and our distilled water. So we're gonna go light on water. We're gonna go up to the 24 mark. That water is out. We're going to be grabbing another gallon of water here. Oh, a little over 24. And obviously, guys, when I fill this up, I just want to point this out, okay? It's after you fill it that you put the water in. So it's not going to be actually 24 ounces of water. It's way less than that because the banana is taking up most of the space. So I just thought I'd point that out. Probably common sense, but all right, here we go, guys. Instant ace, going to medium, going on, boom. All right, cannot forget our flaxseed, folks. Flaxseed, we're not talking about whole flax. Okay, this is gonna be super nutritious. Very good. Just to let you know, 3 tablespoons is 1 serving, and just kind of keep you up to date here. I know y'all think a lot about protein, just because of past programming, but 10 grams for every 3 tablespoons. So a banana is like 1.2 grams of protein. I never think about protein, only when I'm having fun and talking to y'all. Okay, so cancel, medium. Let me go and pop it and see how it turned out. Oh, you know what? Tastes really good, but we got some room in there. So just gonna go for it, guys. You know what? You're like, what's he doing? I'm gonna make it sweeter. And let's go ahead and like 2 more bananas. At least 1. I think I'm pushing it with 2. There you go. There you go. Ooh, boy. Wow. So, wow, that one's like really strong and really, really tasty. All right. So obviously I took a little time to make them. Ooh, okay. All right, guys. So I've obviously taken a little bit of time, especially with the raspberry, to make it exactly the way I want it. The blueberry tasted absolutely phenomenal right from the get start. I mean, just from the get go. I mean, after it was all mixed up. Yeah. So absolutely, really, really good. Raspberry. Now I'm really, really happy with it. I don't know if you noticed this or not. I'm sure you did, but I do use these mason jars. I get the plastic lids for them. Put them in the fridge. They last 2 days. I do have almost 2 still in the, well, 1 full one and another one that's about 3 4/4. Also have other mason jars. I'm not locating them right now. So I've got other sizes. They're kind of fun. You know, they're fun. So just these different sizes. You know, different shapes. I don't know. Do you need different shapes? No, you don't. But it's nice to have them around, especially if you're going to be canning something. We can salsa. We can quite a few things. Okra, green beans. Yeah, but obviously these cans will work for smoothies too. So, hope you have a wonderful day. As you can see, getting prepared for the day, being able to get the smoothies together, doesn't take very long. It's an aha moment in our lives where we can get massive amounts of nutrition so we can get the energy that we need to be able to do the working out that we want to do, just so that we can clean the body out. A lot of people don't understand streamlining. Streamlining is a word that I use whenever I think about detoxing the body. When you're talking about drinking 1 to 3 gallons of water a day, 1 to 3, I always say now 2 to 3, and yes, 2 to 7 would be optimum, okay? So 2 to 7 gallons of water a day. Can you drink too much water? Well, it's cleaning you out at the cellular level. They say that you have to drink a ton of water to lower your sodium content in your body. I'm only saying that to say, I don't know. Well, I mean, that's the case. Google it. You'll find out. Googled it the other day when I was on, doing the juicings. I used the Jack LaLanne juicer when I was juicing for those 6 weeks earlier. You can look back at previous videos. Now I'm using the Instant Ace blender. Absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best on the market. Yeah. And, you saw the book that I showed you earlier. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, there it is. And yeah, I think presentation is everything. Especially when you go with lifestyle. Right now, really just kind of honing in on, trying to get the message across on how easy it is to be able to get healthy, to be able to feel your best. You don't want any aches and you don't want any pains. You want to get rid of the arthritis. You don't want any pains in your joints. You don't want some, I'm filtering what I'm saying. That is why I'm hesitating when I'm talking, okay? I don't want to be too direct, and I don't want to, so, and sometimes I can't be. But, yeah, you want to get out the processed food, the meat, dairy, and the gluten. You want to get out all of that. I would, I tell you what, the 15% processed on a healthy plant-based, no oil, no oil. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Tell you what, check out a book. I'm gonna shove this book at you. I've done it in the past. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I've read a lot of books, but this one right here, I really like it because it does talk about distilled water. I'll talk about water later in a different video. Check out my H2O water mukbang book. Okay, and water mukbang on YouTube. I'll be on there. Of course, I always talk about water, and I got to tell you, stick with it. Consistency every day. Okay. I don't want to guarantee you I'm going to be here every day for a video because sometimes on the weekends I get really busy. At least one a day, I might go off, we might take a trip. It's not going to be there. I'm going to think about making that commitment. I'm going to think about that. And then I'll just take it through my cell phone and put it up. Because I think that's important because I think even though I'm consistent with myself, it's important for me to be consistent with you. And I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be because I want to be here as a support system for you. And it always starts, with one person, and then the other half reciprocates. I'm in this long term. I've been in this long term for a long time. I've been plant-based for 10 years. I know what I'm freaking talking about. I know how to be healthy. I know how to be pill-free. I know what it's like to live a lifestyle where I never would think of going to the doctor. And the reason why is because the body is its best physician, okay? And food is thy best medicine. And I don't need some doctor writing something out. You tell me about blood pressure, I'm going to figure out how to. I've done it before. The doctor told me, he said, I'm going to put you on blood pressure medicine. He said, and you're going to be out the rest of your life. And I said, you're not putting me on blood pressure medicine. He goes, I am putting you on blood pressure medicine. I said, you're not putting me on blood pressure medicine. And he says, well, I'm not going to put you on it I'll let you come back in 2 months. And I was thinking, I don't care what you say. I'm not going to do anything. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change it up. And I'm going to really hone in on that because at that point in my life, many years ago, I was not looking at it. And yes, through juicing, through walking 3 times a week, blood pressure went normal. Very, very good readings. And I was kind of expecting a spike when I went into the doctor's office. But again, none of this is medical advice. I have to say that just because I have to. But it's common sense advice. So just want you to look into it. Y'all have a beautiful day. Remember, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And if you plan out exactly what you're going to eat, and you see right now, I want you to think about something. Do you think about where you're going to get your protein? Because I have to talk to you in terms that you've been brainwashed out, okay? And it's not your fault. So, do you think about where you're going to get your nutrients? Do you think about where you're going to get your vitamins? Are you in optimal health? Do you want to make a change? Are you scared to make a change? Are you scared you're going to do it wrong? Are you scared? Or you don't know? Everything in our life holds us back. It's called fear, being scared. What I want you to do is I want you to break out. And I want you to give yourself permission. You're doing it the wrong way right now. You're in the wrong place right now. You shouldn't be where you are. You want to heal yourself. How do you do it? Over 90% of your health is going to come directly from what you put in your mouth every second of the day. What I mean is every time you open your mouth and put something in it, what is at the end of your fork or your spoon is going to either be healing you or killing you. It is that simple. It is that extreme. It is that real. Your future disease or your future excellent health until you're 115 years old, 140 years old. Now, I'm not preaching this and I'm not preaching exactly, but it kind of sounds like it. But your future health and your present health has to do with what's on the end of your fork or spoon. You have to become number one in your life, health-wise. I'm telling you, health is so important. Self-love is important. You must love yourself. You must decide, for me to be everything I need to be for somebody else in my life, I have to work on me. I have to heal me because I want to be the best version of me today. And it doesn't really have to do, it has nothing to do with vanity. It has to do with being able to be yourself. Your best memory. The memories. To be able to have a good memory. To be able to take care of yourself. To have the energy. To be able to go work outside for hours. To run after your kids. To run after your grandkids. To not feel like crap. Your back is hurting. You've got arthritis. You're only 30 or 40 years old. Maybe you're 50. Maybe you're 60. Maybe you're 70. And the doctor's saying, oh, you've got inflammation. Oh, it's not, whatever. I got to be careful here. What I'm saying is that what you put in your body can heal you. Okay? 99% of the time. Now, if you have inflammation in your body, get it out. You're the only one that can heal you. Going to some doctor for some magical treatment is not going to do it. Now, it might if you have a broken arm. You know, there are things that are necessary, okay? But when you're talking about inflammation, when you're talking about aches, you're going to talk about pains. Oh my gosh. My knee was killing me. My sciatic was killing me. My shoulders were killing me. I don't want to go off on a tangent here. Obviously, I've already done it. My memory was getting really, really bad. And when you streamline, get that, you know, and you're saying, I'm so confused. No, you're not. You're not as confused as you think you are. Go back to my videos, okay? Go back to my videos where it comes with the juicing. You know, what could you do? Are you going to get everything that you need from juicing? Yes. Do you want to take vitamin supplements? I take vitamin C and vitamin D, okay? Are you going to get everything you need from smoothies? Yes. Okay, nobody's going to break it down and say, hey, you're not going to get enough K, enough blah, 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 blah. If you want something fortified in B, or, basically vegans, the only thing you have to be worried about is something like nutritional yeast. Buy this, okay? Buy that. As you can see, it says B vitamins. So, check that out, research that. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm going to launch out of here. I got to go. Have a good day. Remember, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Do not be afraid. You've got to move forward or you're going to stay in the same spot you are today. You don't want to be, if you're sick right now, okay? Or if you want to improve yourself, or if you're in pain, or if you have arthritis, or whatever it is, or if you have high blood pressure, if you have type 2 diabetes, if you have cancer in your family, I don't care. We're talking about preventing and reversing disease. We're talking about if you're obese. We're talking about if all of these things, all of these places that you're at, the top 5 headed dragon that kills the most people in the United States, the top 5 are completely preventable. Almost 99% of the time. Okay? So, and these are the top 5 killers. 99% preventable? No guarantee, but 99% preventable? And the average person, do you want to be the average person? Do you want to be the average person on 4 drugs at 40? You can change that. It's just diet. Is what at the end of your fork or your spoon that important to you that you want to stay on the drugs? That's the trade-off. Think about it. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I will check you out later.